You might not know who Briley Hollyhand is. I certainly didn't know who he was until like 24 hours ago, when he basically jumped to internet infamy thanks to this clip inside a private jet. He seems to be a guy, a kid, 19 years old, one of these young conservatives who want to, be the next generation of the conservative movement, we could say. I'm not going to say MAGA because not everybody is MAGA. But it so happens that he recorded this video, and this is what put had created the meltdown.
What's up, America? Brian Hollyhand here, about 30,000 feet up. We are on the way to Arkansas. So everybody in line at the University of Arkansas to kick off my 10-stop campus tour. We are coming to you right here, right now. Stay in line. We have gotten a third room as we have sold out this campus stop 3 times. But we are coming to you. We will fit you in. Students will get priority, but we will make it happen. I cannot be more excited. We are back. We are on the road. We're coming to you one conversation at a time. If you're not at the University of Arkansas, we're coming to a campus near you soon, so check out my tour dates. We'll see you super.
Okay, I am not going to be too harsh because the guy, again, is 19 years old, and I have some things to say about that. That is important. I'm going to mock him. You come here for entertainment. You come here for my jokes. And I have to say that the moment I saw this, all I could think of is that somebody came up, I don't know, on Netflix and said, hey, what do you think if we made a TV series about a young Gavin Newsom? And he absolutely looks like a young Gavin Newsom and speaks like a televangelist. Yeah, I have another clip. But again, I have to say, it's great that he wants to push the conservative movement, and that he has all that energy from a very young age. We're going to see a couple of clips I want to show you. But, man, boy, so how do I put this? It's like the private jet thing, the travel by private jet, is not a good look. I mean, there's no way around this. You want to you want to reach out to disenfranchised young men, and, well, being in a private jet, I don't know, people were saying that, that is a Masters polo shirt, that is a Rolex. I don't care about what he was wearing. But the optics of you absolutely, of all the moments that you could record the video, you had to do it inside the private jet. It's like you went for the Andrew Tate script, and that's it. And, he was complaining about the backlash. I hear y'all. LOL, glad the keyboard warriors are well. Yesterday, I went from English class to a campus speech 10 hours away. A hometown friend offered to help me get there because I couldn't afford it. I will keep showing up to do the hard work on campuses, and I hope y'all do too. All right, a hometown friend offered to help. Boy, I either come from the wrong hometown or I have the wrong friends, because I never got a friend offer me a ride on a private jet. Maybe I have only brokies for friends. So that's on me. That's on me. I have to up my friend game. But whatever. There's I mean, the guy has some solid points in what he stands for. Briley Hollyhand, a young conservative commentator, has voiced opinions like calling transgenderism a mental illness linked to violence. Check. Nice. Advocating bans on gender surgeries for minors. Nice. Demanding mass deportations of illegal immigrants. Nice. And criticizing liberal school indoctrination as harming youth. He strongly supports Israel against Hamas and traditional values. Sources, his own ex-Post, Fox News, and Newsweek. So the guy is, let's say, pretty much on the right side of things. The problem is how he came out. That's the feeling. Milo Yiannopoulos shared this clip. I'm gonna let you judge for yourself. Here it goes.
North Carolina. Thank you for having me. I greatly appreciate this opportunity. We spent some time on CNN the other day, and y'all are already nicer than they are, and I'm 2 seconds in, so thank you for having me. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. What a beautiful crowd and what a beautiful people. And what a beautiful name for a conference. Salts and lights. That's amazing. Whoever came up with that, pat yourself on the back. You see, that is what we are called to be. Salts of the earth and the light of Jesus Christ. Right here, right now, for such a time as this. You see, we are called to live countercultural. In a time that the world tells us to put God last and ourselves first, we're seeing the opposite of that happen with the seeds of revival sprouted across this nation from this generation. My name is Hollyhand. I'm 19 years old. I'm a freshman at Auburn University. You're probably wondering right now, why in the world did Faith and Freedom book a 19-year-old?
Yeah, the captions get his name wrong so many times. Again, I want to ask a couple questions about this. There's, of course, there are memes comparing him to Charlie Kirk, which I think are really unfair. I'm going to tell you one reason why it's so unfair to be comparing him to Charlie Kirk. And there's this very enduring clip of him as in the 4th grade starting a podcast. Who starts a podcast in the 4th grade? And I already had Charlie Kirk and Candace Owens as guests. And this, I'm not gonna lie, this is especially wholesome.
Hi America, I'm Hollyhand, editor-in-chief of the Truth Gazette. This is the big reveal. We are here with Charlie Kirk and Candace Owens from Turning Point USA. We just sat down for an exclusive interview before they speak tonight in Tuscaloosa, Alabama for the 2018 Alabama GOP Summer Dinner. We discussed the Trump administration, fake news media, 2020 elections, and so very much more. Make sure you watch. The interview's coming very soon.
This guy's great, by the way. Big stuff. He's great.
Thank you. Love it.
I mean, at that age, I was, I'm gonna put this, at that age, I was playing Nintendo. What is that? That's great. Not gonna lie, that clip was wholesome. There are other opinions, as in Ajak, Alexander, Juan Antonio Cortez. A lot of people ragging on this kid. Maybe we should give him a chance. The most glaring problem I see that he is skinny. He needs to squat, bench, deadlift for 6 months, put on some mass, do some curls, and train his neck. Aesthetics matter for persuasion. That is, I agree wholeheartedly. And I was going to say that it's unfair. Maybe we don't have. I thought at first that we don't have that many examples of Charlie Kirk at that age, and I'm wrong. But I was going to tell you that maybe Charlie Kirk had the luxury of doing the things while not being a rather unknown guy, right? And you can, let's say build in private stuff, but I was wrong, because I have a clip of Charlie Kirk at 20 years old, and well, the guy was already pretty solid.
What do you make of that?
You know, I do agree with Charles to an extent. I prefer the term inactive. I think our generation, it's a learned behavior from our parents. We're told that work should be something that's optional or a necessary evil, when in reality, I believe work is a beautiful thing, and so do you, and most of your viewers believe that work is something that we as a country should appreciate. But my generation looks at work and they're saying, that's something that I might have to do later in my life. And unfortunately, less and less young people are going towards summer jobs, and it's a big cultural problem that we're seeing all across the country.
So again, this is quite unfair, a quite unfair comparison, because well, I cannot speak much. At 20 years old, 19, 20 years old, I was full of video games still and heavy metal, playing guitar and stuff. Having a band who is trying to change his country's politics. These are people we should give him a chance. But we need to address this, that you need to take care of two things. First, the optics, the private jet optics, bad move. You need a bit of self-awareness from that. The televangelist vibes, that can be, out-trained. Maybe you can modify that. All of that can be fixed. And there's another opinion I want to share here from Patrick Casey. People fixating on this guy flying on a private jet are missing the point. The problem, Briley comes off as if he were grown in a lab by pre-Trump GOP consultants. His rhetoric is intentionally non-threatening, inoffensive, and superficial. It's like the last decade didn't happen. Well, we already know some of his opinions are on point. So again, I think we should give him a chance. I think that we should listen to him. Maybe optics will always matter, as Ajax was mentioning. And yeah, it was not the best idea to film yourself inside a private jet. Oh, I'm going in there. No, it's I think by any measure, even you're into politics, no. Even if you could have a hometown friend help you with, hey, yeah, I need catch a ride at 10 hours away for a campus speech. No, you have to understand that that is not going to look good. And if you have trouble understanding that, maybe a bit of maturity will help him in that regard. But I would like to know, what do you think about this in the comments? Remember that I have merch right here below this video. Check it below the video and in the pinned comment so you can get all my Body Language Guy official merch. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Body Language Guy. Much love and bliss.